Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing this makeup look here with the Colourpop Yes Please palette and the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. I wanted to do another tutorial for you guys because you had liked my previous video so much that I figured I would do a different look for you guys using both palettes. And basically what I am doing is, like my previous video, I did my right eye with the Colourpop palette, and then with my left eye I did the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. Okay, so whoever has this palette can create this look, and whoever has this palette or wants to buy this palette because they couldn't get this one, you can create this look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. I already have my base makeup on. Obviously you can see I have my MAC paint pot and painterly on my eyelids, and I also have this color here as my base shadow. First I'm going to start off with my my Bugatti's fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to take the color, this color here, Big Cocktails, and I'm going to put that in the transition area here. Now I'm going in with this color here, this yellow color here, French Kiss, also on the same brush, and I'm going to put it in the transition area. I'm going to switch my brush to my Luxie 121 Mini Tapered as always, and I'm going to take the color Louis and I'm going to put that on the inner and the outer corners. And then I'm going to bring it up into that yellow a little bit. Going back to my fluffy blending brush, I'm going to take French Kiss, which is that yellow, and then I'm just going to add that back in there. But also blending it out. And also Big Cocktails, which was my first transition shade, is going to go in there. I'm going to go back to my Luxie 141 Mini Round, and I'm going to take the color, this reddish color here, which is Butter Cake, on that brush. And I'm going to go in the inner and outer corners, give it some depth. Taking my Luxie 121 Mini Tapered, and I'm going back with the color Louis, and I'm just going to blend that out and then meet it in the middle like this. Swiper, no swiping. Except we will be swiping. Blend it out. Going back to my Luxie 141 Mini Taper, or Mini Round, sorry, Mini Taper. I'm gonna go ahead and take this color here, Mischief, just a tiny amount, a very tiny amount. I'm gonna tap it off so I don't put too much. And I'm just going to take that in the inner and outer corners. just to give it a little bit more depth, a little bit further. Then I'm going to go back with my Luxie 121 mini tapered, and I'm going to take Louis and continue to blend that out. Going back to my Bugatti's Fluffy Blending Brush, I am taking our first transition shade, which is Big Cocktails, and I'm going to blend it out some more. And I'm going to take a little bit of that yellow, which is called French Kiss, blend that and bring that up so that yellow can be more, you know, apparent. Now for the middle here, I'm going to take this this shade right here, which is Note to Self, which is gorgeous. And I already know I want that to be pretty intense, especially since the left side of my left eye is going to have Natasha Denona's on there. So I want to make sure that it's equal, you know, the shimmer and everything is equal. So I'm going to take my Makeup Geek Fold eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to spray it with a setting spray to get it nice and intense. Which I'm just gonna use my Milani Make It Last setting spray. I'm gonna take my brand spanking new Morphe brush. It's the Morphe, it's the M432, and I'm going to take the color Louis right here for the lower lash line. And I'm just going to take them in the inner and outer corner because I want to do a pop in the middle like we did up here. So I'm going to take my Luxie 121 mini tapered, and I'm not going to put any product on it. I'm just going to blend it here. And blend it here. Now I'm going to take that Morphe brush, the M432 again, and the color Note to Self, which is the color we have popped right here. And I'm going to try to put it on right in the middle here. I'm going to take another Morphe, brand spanking new Morphe brush that I got, the M213. For my brow bone highlight, in my inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with the Ofra Everglow Nikki Tutorials highlight. I'm going to take this gold one right here on this brush on the M213. I'm going to pop that on the inner corner. Okay. And I'm going to take the lightest one here, and I'm going to put that on my brow bone. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to put my Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in the color Turquoise in the waterline. And I will be back because I can't do that on camera because it's so difficult for me. Now I'm going to do the Natasha Denona Sunset palette side, which is the left side. And the first shade I'm going to go in with is Bermuda here as my beginning transition shade. I'm taking the fluffy blending brush and that yellow color called Soul, and taking that into the transition as well. Now going in with my Luxie 121 Mini Tapered in the color Sinai, I don't know how to pronounce it, and then I'm going to take it in the inner and outer corners like I did over here. Well, not with the, yeah, you know what I'm saying. My Luxie 141 Mini Rounds and the color Panjin here, the red one. Just putting a little bit on there, going in the inner and outer corners. Alright, now I want to blend it out with my Luxie 121 and a little bit of the color Sinai. This color here, Volcano, on my Luxie 141 Mini Round, just a tiny bit for the inner and outer corners. Okay, going back with my Luxie 121 in the color Sinai, blend that out. I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush and I'm going to take the Bermuda, the original, the very first transition shade we did, and I'm just going to start blending this out up here. And then also the color Soul, which is the yellow one. Bringing it up, giving it more yellow. For the pop of color right here, I'm going to take this color right here, which is called Mandarin. M432, I'm going to take Sinai, and I'm going to put that in the inner and outer corners here. And my Luxie 121, no product, blend it out. And then back to my M432, and I'm going to take Mandarin, which is that pop color we have right here. And I'm going to spray my brush just to make it as intense as this side. That is intense. You should put a little bit more of that Colourpop one. Colourpop Note to Self, which is right here. I'm going to put a little bit more on the other one just to kind of match it up. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Let's get that in there. Right there. There we go. I think when I blended it, out, it kind of like, you know, blended out. Okie dokie, Smoky. I would have to say these are pretty identical, except for the eyeliner. I still have to do the eyeliner. Okay. Looks good. Alright. I'm going to do the eyeliner. Obviously, I'm going to do the same eyeliner I did on this side, which is the Stila Smudge Stick, blah, 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 in the color turquoise. I'm going to put that on. I'm going to do my mascara. When I get back, I'll let you know what mascara I decided on. I don't know what I'm going to use right now. And I know I'm going to put fake lashes on. Oh, shit, I forgot my brow bone highlight. Brow bone highlight here. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do that off camera this way. But you guys already know for the inner corner, I'm going to use this right here. And then for the brow bone, I'm going to use this color right here. So, I'll be back. Okay, I am back and I have my rest of my eyes done, my lashes on, and I have my lipstick on. I had went with my Ardell Glamour lashes, which are so pretty. They're not super dramatic, but they are long and wispy, you know. And I didn't want heavy lashes on today. I noticed that my New Balance lashes, they have so many like lashes on there, so they're kind of heavy, and with my contacts and everything, it's just like, it gets a little bit too much for my eyes. But anyway, for my mascara, I went in with my Tarte Maneater on the top and bottom lashes. And for my lipstick, I went in with the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials liquid lipstick in the color Nude Potion. And I put over top of that, after it dried, I used my Morphe M510, and I used these two colors here to put over top of my lipstick after it dried. I did get my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette in the mail yesterday, and I was originally going to do my first impression on this palette because I know that everybody is wanting to know about this palette and everybody's wanting tutorials and everything like that, but I wanted to continue with this palette, with the Colourpop palette, because they did postpone the restock date. They were supposed to restock yesterday, but it didn't work out because a lot of people were complaining that they didn't receive their order from the first launch. So Colourpop said, okay, we're gonna wait, you know, just to be fair or whatever. So and I noticed that you guys really liked my video from yesterday, comparing comparing this palette to the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. So I figured I'd do another tutorial having to do with those two palettes because you guys were really liking it. So that is why I did not do my Jaclyn Hill palette first impression, but I will be doing that next, of course, and I have a surprise for my subscribers. I will be giving away a Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette here on my channel, and all the information to enter will be down in the description box, and there will be a link. It's a Gleam link, or Gleam, whatever you want to call it. But you just click on that link and it tells you what is mandatory in order to enter. And then once you do the mandatory entries, I mean, it's not mandatory to enter, but in order to enter, there's certain things that are mandatory. But once you get those mandatory entries done, it will open up new different opportunities to enter in different ways so that you get more than 1 or 2 chances to win the Jaclyn Hill palette. So if you want to win the Jaclyn Hill palette, Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette on my channel, then go ahead and click the link down below in the description box and follow the prompts to enter. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. It was nice seeing everyone, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Why do I never know where my goddamn fucking clicker is? My remote. I never know where the fuck it is half the time. Never.